any deity other than Allah, and he has no evidence for that, then he will be accountable for such doing. وَمَنِ يَدْعُ مَعَ اللَّهِ إِلَٰهًا آخَرَ لَا بُرْهَانَ لَهُ بِهِ فَإِنَّمَا حِسَابُهُ عِندَ رَبِّهِ. Allah will ask him, how did you do that? How did you invoke to any deity, to false deities? Didn't you see that there is no God other than me? Didn't you recognize that all the things are created being, and I created them all? How did you worship other than me? He will be asked. Allah will ask him. He will be responsible for such doing if he do not have evidence. لا برهان له به. So we cannot follow anything without evidence. We cannot follow anything without evidence. This is the basic rule in Islam. وَلَا تَقْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٍ. Do not follow anything you do not have knowledge about it. You should have realized it. You should have understand it. Why Allah did give you the intellect? Why Allah give you your intellect? Because you are responsible to reason everything in front of you. Whatever the people says to you, you have to understand. You do not just follow. This is the rule. So Allah will ask them, did I say to you that you should worship the idols to be nearer, to become nearer, to be closer to me? I didn't say anything like that. And what was the reason for you to worship them? Did your intellect enjoin you that these idols are deities? How could you reach to such conclusion with your intellects? Your intellect does not bring you such results. Your intellect takes you that there is no God other than Allah who had created everything. And what is that? What are these idols? Why did you worship them? مَا نَعْبُدُهُمْ إِلَّا لِيُقَرِّبُونَ إِلَى اللَّهِ زُلْفَى. We worship them only to be closer, a degree, an approachment to Allah, to be closer to Allah through these idols. مَا نَعْبُدُهُمْ إِلَّا لِيُقَرِّبُونَ إِلَى اللَّهِ زُلْفَى. So they do not imagine these idols as rivals to Allah. They do not imagine like that. They do not imagine that there is another God other than Allah who is a rival to Allah, who is independent from Allah, who is free from Allah. They do not consider such deities. They only imagine some intermediaries between Allah and them, and these intermediaries is only to reach Allah. No, they have no mission other than that. So if there could be any intermediaries belief, any polytheist belief good, that should be it could be the Quraysh. The belief of the Quraysh could be good because their belief was so pure. They do not imagine rival God, the deities rival to Allah. They do not imagine them free from Allah. They think, and they were reciting when they were performing their Hajj, they were reciting Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik. Oh Allah, I'm at your service. Oh Allah, Labbaik. They were knowing Allah. They know Allah. They do know Allah. And they were saying Labbaik Allahumma Labbaik لَبَّيْكَ لَا شَرِيكَ لَكَ. Oh Allah, you have no partner. You do not have any partner. Except the partner, إِلَّا شَرِيكًا هُوَ لَكَ. Except the partner you have. You already have it. These partners, you have them. وَمَا مَلَكَ. And all that they own belong to you. Whatever these idols have is also for you, is also, you have them all. These idols also, you have them all. So they were acknowledging that, declaring that these idols also for Allah, a mulk for Allah, Allah owning them, and their mission is limited, and their mission is only to bring them to Allah more closer. Look how was innocent their belief of shirk, but although it was innocent according to others' belief of shirk, according to other kinds of belief of shirk, it didn't accepted by Allah, and Allah named it as a shirk, and named it as a biggest dhulm, as biggest unjust, and said to those people who worships other than Allah, that they will go hellfire. They will go hellfire, and Allah will not accept from them anything, as they are worshipping other than something beside Allah. And these belief of the Quraysh, belief of the mushrikun of Quraysh, is not acceptable in the sight of Allah. It is baseless, and there is no difference between it and between the other kind of false religions. It is the same, and the result will be the same. It is no difference between saying that this idol is owned by Allah, and its mission is only to bring me closer to Allah, or to say it is rival to Allah and it is free from Allah, it can do something independent from Allah. No difference between them. Whenever you began to say, you began to talk about any deity, about anyone who has power other than Allah, you began to shirk, and the shirk is all the same. You should say the power all in the hand of Allah. وَعَلِمُوا أَنَّ الْقُوَّةَ لِلَّهِ جَمِيعًا. The power, all of it, without any exception, is for Allah, is in the hand of Allah. He governed everything. He created everything, whether it is a big thing or a small thing, whether he is a prophet, a messenger, or he is an ordinary man. All of them are created being. Allah created all of them, and Allah sustain all of them, nourishing all of them. You should believe like this. And this is the pure religion, that there is only one God who owns everything, who created everything, and who governs everything, who controls everything. أَلَا لِلَّهِ الدِّينُ الْخَالِصِ. And you do not have to put any exception in this belief. When you put any exception, no matter how it is small, no matter how it is very small exception, it doesn't important. When you put any exception, you became as Abu Jahl, you became as idolaters of Quraysh. Even if you bring the Prophet as a deity, for example, the Christian says for our Prophet Jesus that he is Son of Allah, Son of God. Even if he was a prophet, it does not justify the matter. It does not justify the matter. وَلَا يَأْمُرَكُمْ أَن تَتَّخِذُوا الْمَلَائِكَةَ وَالنَّبِيِّينَ أَرْبَابًا. Allah did not command through any messenger to worship the angels or to worship the prophets, to take them as gods beside Allah, as deities beside Allah. Absolutely no, Allah did not command something like that. The pure religion is only for Allah, and Allah accepts the pure religion only. And because of this matter, we say today that in the sight of Allah Islam is only acceptable religion, because it is the only pure religion in the world. Can you show me any religion in the world other than Islam who have who have the pure ingredients like in Islam, who have the rules, pure rules like in Islam, who have all of its whose virtues depends on definition like in Islam, right way, who define the God as the only one God who had created everything, and command us to not worship anything other than Him. Absolutely. Can you show me any religion other than Islam in the world? It is well known what is it in Christianity. How did they change the message of our Prophet Jesus alayhi salam? And it is about the same in Judaism, and they bring some nationalistic tone to their religion, and they believe that the God is only for them. And the Quran informs us that some Jews said that Uzair is the son of Allah, and many things like that. Can you show me any religion who depends on the pure belief that there is only one God and He had created everything, and we should worship Him alone without any exception? This is exists only in Islam, and because of this matter, the Quran says, "Inna ad-deena 'inda Allahi al-Islam." The religion in the sight of Allah is Islam, is submitting unto the only one God, and this virtue exists in Islam only. ألا لله الدين الخالص والذين اتخذوا من دونه أولياء ما نعبدهم إلا ليقربونا إلى الله زلفى. Allah narrate to us their pronunciation about their religion, about their belief, about how they justify their belief. They are worshipping the idols. Why? Because this pretentious argument is very common between the idolaters of all times, and the shaitan comes even to the Muslims today, comes to them and say, you should find someone to bring you closer to Allah. You should submit yourselves to him firstly. You should learn to submit to a man firstly, and then to a prophet, and then to Allah. Some forms make some steps like this, some stages like this, and they are trying through this way, putting something to the religion which is not found in it, which is not from Allah, which is not from it. And these things will bring the shirk for them.